Grand Rising. I hope you all are in good spirits, good health, and good times. Okay? So, yesterday, I ran into a fellow Soul Tribe member, Total Earth Angel, right? And we were talking. This is the second conversation that I've had quite recently with two different people about how there's no proper replacements. Yeah, there's not proper replacements to come in and relieve, right? Yeah, take that however you will, okay? A lot of you guys, what I'm getting, a lot of you are leaving the hamster wheel, leaving, or in the process of leaving a 9-to-5, right? It's just how it is. If you are a spiritual being, which most are here just having a human experience, but if you're awake, your tolerance and your want to and things like that to be around apples and oranges, right? If you're not self-aware and you're not awake and you're constantly putting your problems off on others and you're bringing negative shit, especially to people like in the service industry, right? Yes. They are there to provide a service. They're not there to, spit, shine your fucking shoes and give you a reach around or, whatever it is. Wipe your ass, wipe you down, whatever it is. You know what I mean? And pretty soon, because of the foul treatment, right? You mark my words, of the people that are there to help you and provide a service, you will no longer, pretty soon in the future, nobody's going to want to work those jobs. Period. Done. Because of the bullshit that they have to deal with, right? So, who are you going to get to provide these services, right? They're going to go to bots and AI, right? And if you ask me, AI is already here. AI are NPCs as well. They have no original train of thought, so they're being puppeted by whatever it is, right? They have no original thought, which is why they can't create original ideas or things. They've lost their ability to create. There you go. And that's because they don't deserve the ability to create, right? Which is why you go through an initiation period. A lot of you guys are master manifestors, right? Yeah. You'll notice that they come around. They need your energy to help them manifest because they can't do it on their own. People are starting to realize that you're a master manifester, right? Which is all the more reason to really limit the people that you're around. A lot of people that are awakened, they've gotten rid of all old people, places, and things, right? Because all that shit's pretty much karmic. Yeah. Yep. So this reading will be for... Should we do this one? Okay, we're going to skip that one, and we're just going to let Spirit decide who this reading is for. So this book right here. There's a book, or there's some kind of philosophy, or there's some kind of something, right? Western Civs, whatever. There's some kind of class, or there's something that you've held on to for a long time that you never gave a second look to, right? Like me with this book. This book is about Big Brother. If you would like to kind of get a feel on how actually this realm is ran, somebody's always watching. The thought police, right? Maybe let me read the synopsis for you. The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. Winston Smith toes the party line, rewriting history to satisfy the demands of the Ministry of Truth. With each lie he writes, Winston grows to hate the party that seeks power for its own sake and persecutes those who dare to commit thought crimes. But as he starts to think for himself, Winston can't escape the fact that Big Brother is always watching. The startling and haunting novel 1984 creates an imaginary world. Okay. That is completely convincing from start to finish. No one can deny the novel's hold on the imaginations of whole generations or the power of its admonitions, a power that seems to grow, not lessen, with the passage of time. Okay. I would, always do what you're guided to do, but there's some pretty, what else? I'm not a political person. I don't keep up with any of the news. I don't, it is the thought police, right? So if we're all thinking and worried about war, what do you think? There's power in what you give your thoughts to. It creates your reality, right? So those who would like war and all these things to happen are banding together, right? Think tanks is what I'm hearing. Okay, so, this is going to sound funny as hell because I'm thinking about it too. I'm sitting here, I'm like, for somebody that's not, into politics or whatever, it sure does get brought to me a lot, and that's, for a good reason. But last night when I got home, I don't watch TV. If I watch TV, I watch documentaries, or if I'm guided to watch a movie, I'll watch it. But yeah, so I had an ad pop up, and it was of, oh my God, here's the sink too. I think his name is George as well. George Kennedy, President Kennedy's cousin, I believe it was. Anyway, he's starting, you can go on to change.org, right? And he started a petition. I believe it was in 2017, the Supreme Court's ruled to release every piece of paper, confidential information on the Kennedy case, right? Everything. And it was finally ruled for it to be released. And then what was it? Excuse me. Give me a second. Trump got into office. He refused to release the documents, right? Biden as well. So he started a petition, and right now there's only 138 people on it. And, they're asking for donations, things like that. $3 can get it pushed out to another 38 people that wouldn't have seen it before. So why did I sign the petition? Why did I donate? I'll tell you why. Because at the end of the day, it's not about, if you take away the fame and you take away the presidential status and you take away all the other things and the Hollywood status, that is still a person, right? You would want to know what happened to your family member, and he's the only one brave enough to start digging for it? Okay, right? And the government hides shit from us enough, so what's the harm in releasing that man all that paperwork if indeed you weren't trying to hide something? Okay, so there's that. Like I said, if you're watching my channel and you feel guided to help this man get his paperwork released, go sign that petition, change.org. Yeah. Okay. So what are we going to use? Oh, yeah. Who's this reading for? We just did Pisces, but I guess we're going to do Pisces again, which makes sense. Pisces is the house of hidden enemies. Whatever you have in your 12th house is the house of hidden enemies, right? This could show up as the energy itself. It could show up as the people, the actual sign around you. And it could also show up as whatever body part that sign rules. For instance, we'll use me. We'll use me for an example. I don't mind. So, I have Aries in my 12th house. Aries is my hidden enemy. Aries rules the head, right? But since Aries isn't, natural house isn't in the 12th house, it really doesn't rule the head, right? And then you've got to add on whatever planets that you have. It's like an onion. It's layered. Every time I look at my birth chart, I get new downloads, new insights. Yeah. And quite actually, if I go back in time and I think about the 2 Aries that I had in my life, yeah, no bueno. The last one recently showed his true face. So we'll just say that. So, shuffling for Pisces, what else do we need to know? You are on the brink of enlightenment. Something. There is something here. Maybe you guys, I'm hearing you need to meditate. There's something as well that you've been shown that's been right underneath your nose the whole time that you're not seeing, or maybe you're refusing to see. Somebody's last name could be Hidalgo. Figure, light, eternal life, cosmic luminous, life, love, harmonious interaction with subconscious mind, feeling, emotion, dominion over the material. For some of you, you've got somebody here doing, they don't want you to, this is really sick. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to have love. For whatever reason, this person feels that you don't deserve love, or they want you to be on your own. They want you to have no help, right? And for some of you, this was a test, right? Not only was this a test on this person's part to see how far that they would go with this black magic, and this person can't control their thoughts. They have intrusive thoughts, and it's the entity, right? And it was allowed. God will allow things to happen to you as part of a test. Also, she will use you as an example, right? How far are you going to take this shit against my child, right? So whatever this person did to you, they are not feeling, right? You may be feeling this energy. For who I'm talking to, you cut cords with this person. You no longer hold emotions for them. You wish love and light, but you no longer give 2 shits, right? There's no emotion that you hold left for this person. And the emotions, feeling emotion, you no longer feel for the emotions. And when you cut these emotions out, when you cut that out, this person started getting karma. Taurus, Bull, Hierophant, Earth, stability, and mature conviction. Those who are retentive of what they possess, be it worldly goods or ideas. Key 5 belongs to Taurus, for though he is a priest, he is surrounded himself with worldly possessions. Stable and mature in conduct, preferring outer forms and ritual to the invisible things of spirit. And this person has an analytical mind. This person doesn't listen to their intuition. This person has locked away their emotions for so long. And from what I'm hearing, this person is flooded with emotions now. All the things that they wanted you to feel and experience are now redirected to them. For instance, if this person was wishing you to overeat and overindulge, boom, now they got it, right? Because you and the light have already healed these things. So there's no entry point for this energy to get into your chakra system. So therefore, your guides come in and they're like, oh, this is the shit that you're trying to serve our You're trying to serve our person here? You're trying to serve our light worker this. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. And then we're going to combine all the shit that you keep doing, right? And we're going to build a case. We're going to build a case. We're going to take it, that shit to motherfucking trial in the astral planes, right? Thought police. And then we're going to take all this shit that you tried to shovel in our light worker's mouth, and we're going to then, sir, ma'am, feed it back to you, in which you gave. The same way you gave is the same way you get. Ain't no give it away now. I love it too. You know what I mean? Because it's just gross. I don't care if we, if I don't fuck with you no more or whatever. Never am I going to hold a grudge, and never am I going to send you shit. You know what? And when I feel you sending shit to me, I don't even feel the shit no more. That's how God will move you, right? He will move you and move you so high up that you can't, right? Pyramid. That's what this person also, the analytical mind. This person didn't want you to meditate. This person didn't want you to have a personal connection to spirit, your guides, your ancestors, and the Most High, right? Because they don't. Pyramid, earth in its material aspects. Triangular shaped face of the pyramid suggests threefold principle of creation. This person is very materialistic, right? Some of you guys, yeah. This person has threefold faces is what I'm hearing. This person is a false witness, okay? Laws of Ma'at, 22. This is Capricorn energy as well. This person could be a Capricorn, a Taurus. There's a lot of earth energy on this as well. I have not polluted myself. And I told you, they tried sending you the overindulgent energy, wanting you to partake in, things that you normally wouldn't, or to overeat, or, you name it. And now this person is polluted with the same things that they sent you. Sun, this person could be a Leo. Tipperoth, beauty, harmony. The Hanged Man could also be a Pisces like you. In usual tree of life, Tipperoth is halfway down the central pillar. Planets with their Sephiroth move around him. Each Sephiroth move around Sun, except Malkuth. 4 elements. Has a path leading to it. The Tipperoth is to the tree of life as the sun is to our solar system. Everything emanates from Kether, pure energy. Tipperoth holds these energies in their proper relationship to each other. The sun rules as king, surrounded by his kingdom, and focus point for 3 Sephiroth representing 1, the lower self-personality. Above represented the individual or higher self. Kether is divine spark. And they tried to dim your light. They didn't want you to be able to create. When you are on your path and you are in your purpose, they fall. I can't say this enough. I cannot say this enough. When you get rid of all toxic people, places, and things, you're not of this world anyway, right? The law of polarity. This person's realizing that you're not of this world, right? These people, this person, they are realizing who and what you are, no matter how they try to throw you in the shadow, okay? The law of polarity. Everything has an opposite on the same continuum. All truths are half-truths, and every truth is half-false. There are 2 sides to every opposite, are identical in nature, yet different in degree. And them degrees are in your birth chart, like how 22, the number 22 would be Capricorn, right? Those are degrees. This person was also trying to affect your income with all the Taurus here. In 22 Capricorns, your 10th house, that's your work life. For some of you guys, you have Aquarius in the 10th house, and you're meant to be a star, and you're meant to shine, right? Yep, this person, Okay, here's another. This person tried to shadow ban you, right? And try to get other people to, they have to come together and do these black magic circles, right? It's the web of lies, okay? It's a web. It keeps going. So what this is doing is putting you in a shadow and putting you in a version of yourself that's not even you, right? So now these people are creating all these different versions of yourself, you know. One person can love you to death and think you're the sweetest person. The next could see you as, you know, an evil being or whatever. Same thing with God. Hello. You know, it's all good when we're creating and shit's going good, but when it's time for change and it's time to destroy something old so that something new can be reborn. Oh, you's a bad motherfucker now. Aquarius. Calves, veins, pineal, blood, circulation. And this person's third eye, if they were spiritually spying on you or remote viewing, has been blocked, right? This person could be getting a leg injury. I'm hearing an artery or a blood clot, possibly. Blood circulation. Yep. And Aquarius is your friend circles, your 11th house, and future technology and what it takes to get there. So this person could also be an intravenous user. Pisces, fishes in the moon. Lots of Pisces all over this, linked with emotions. Its symbol is compiled of two fishes surrounded parallel to each other, but facing in different directions, or of two crescent moons placed back to back and held together by a brand in the middle. Represents man's finite consciousness linked to infinite cosmic consciousness. Man never frees himself from primitive emotional side of his nature, though at times he can control it. Key 18 has many symbols of evolution of man from the primitive and path he must follow. Most psychic. And I'm hearing, I feel it coming, and you feel it, right? These people feel it. The emotions that they kept bottled up, or the emotions that they were sending to you, are now all hitting all of them, right? The last 2 years have been about healing and doing your shadow work, collectively, globally, you know. And the ones that failed to do the work and they stayed in the shadows and they wanted, you know, it's okay to keep out here hurting people and you've not been doing any work, all of this shit's hitting them, right? Real hard. Look, real hard, right? So, yeah, these people are probably acting out. They could, you know, they're going to be losing their shit. And if you're around these people, you're going to be the pissing post. So please just stay. If you've cut them cords, know that it was for a reason and don't go back. You don't need nothing from these people. They need your energy, right? It's not about material things like people think. It's rich in spirit, in which they have none, right? Their souls are no longer anchored in shit, material, treasure. That's all they care about. Butterfly, symbol of immortality of the soul. Hold on. And the element air, knight, queen, king of swords, show butterflies. So this person's trying to project, right? And it's not working. It's as soon as it is, it's transformed. It's what spirit is, okay, what they're giving me is, while you're blossoming into a butterfly, they're giving me the de-evolution of this person, the butterfly going back into the chrysalis and back and back and back until there's just no more. The essence is gone. Law of my spirit's taking people off the grid. I have not stolen from or disrespected the deceased. And this person could be trying to call upon your ancestors, and if that's the case, they're being haunted. Jupiter, Chesed, love, mercy, majesty. This could also be an Aquarius, or a Sagittarius. But this person was trying to stop your travel, your growth, your expansion. Benevolent king on his throne, who brings prosperity, happiness. His philanthropy always proceeding from compassion and generosity. Expansion, law, justice, governing for the good of the governed. Key 4, Emperor is such king. Could also be dealing with Aries energy, right? You are this emperor. You are this philanthropist. The divine knows that these people have already had their go around, and they kept their riches or so-called wealth to themselves, and they hoard things, the material, and they didn't keep the energy going, and they didn't start giving to a cause. Or what are you doing to help humanity? What are you doing to help the collective ascend? But adding to, okay? Divine principles of my yacht. I have not committed adultery, and this person's a cheater. Divine principles of my yacht. I have not slain men or women. For some of you, this person has some kind of sick side to them, as to where they torture animals and women and stuff. Men, children, whatever. And mental abuse is just as bad, right? So, let me get a sun, moon, rising on this person. Let's move some of these. We have Scorpio, we have Capricorn, and we have Capricorn. For some of you as well, this is going to be a transformation in your finances. We have Neptune, which is Aquarius. We have Scorpio in the 3rd house, Gemini. Aries, Aries, Aries. Triplicity of Aries. If that don't say Aries, I don't know what does. So, yeah. Let's get some more on this. You know, a lot of times these little ghetto decks that I have are so much better than the ones that I buy. They're a lot more informative, aren't they? So we're going to take that one. When did you help a person in need and then brag about it? Heart in wrong place. Did it feed your ego? Did it feed your soul or your ego? And when this person does help, it's for a reason. It's so that you're indebted to them and you got to owe them later on. It's so they can say they helped you, so they look like the good guy, right? Don't take any money or anything from these people anymore. And actually, if you owe them, pay that shit the fuck off. Don't be attached to them anymore. Period. I'm hearing go tell it on the mountain. So, sleep with one eye open. How you get it is how you will lose it. Dishonorable decisions. I'm hearing dishonorable discharge. Potential problem with someone. Jealousy. And isn't that what it's always about? Prayers answered. Hallelujah. Calling in a higher power. Good karma. Spirit is coming in to take, if these people had any good dharma, Spirit's taking them, the old switcheroo. They're getting the shit and you're getting the good. Lies and deceit. Keep your circle small. Doing donuts on the room. Doing donuts on an asshole, huh? The crone. Rose lady. Take hardships out on the collective. Every rose has its thorn. And this came out in the Leo reading, so go watch the Leo reading. Queen of Swords. And this came out 3 different times in 3 different cards. The other day, what was it? Yeah, the Sword and the Rose. Look, this came out the other day as well. This came out yesterday on the Pisces reading. And it also, a whole different card, right? I channeled the song on a Leo reading. So, Leo, Pisces, all those readings will be in correlation. Wish upon a star. A wish granted. Say thank you. Thank you. Psychic attack. Sneak peek. Unaware of the energy they put out. 1122. If you see this, you're on the right track. So, whoever you're thinking of now, that's them. So... And look, overthinking. This person has intrusive thoughts. Let me get you some advice from the guides, and then I'm going to leave this reading here. Hopefully we get into some better energies, but, you know, whatever needs to come out is what it is. This energy wouldn't come through if it wasn't pertinent right now. 5665. Love conquers all. While that is good for our existence, we are doing worse elsewhere. We need to love one another as human beings. You are not exempt. Look into your inner soul. Do you practice love for others? 270. Your life is doing good. You have all the things you require to achieve your goals. Money, expertise, skills, talent, and passion. You have all you need. 711. Twin flame separation is coming to an end. You and your twin will cross paths soon. If you're already met, then your separation is almost over. And your person is coming back. If you've already met them, you know, the separation's over. If you haven't met them, they're soon going to be coming in. And for some of you guys, this could have been a false twin that was doing this to you. 736. Hold on. Art of perseverance. Nothing important can happen if you stick to a negative things. Negative things you'll manifest. Ascended masters are telling you to use positive affirmations. I can, I do, and I is. Peace, love, and light.